Hi, thank you for being here today. And it is 5:05 a.m. and I've been up since like 3:45. Couldn't sleep. Well, at least I went to bed early last night, like 9:15. But usually 6 hours enough. 6 hours is a lot for me. And I've been up. I've been just laying here, trying to think. And then I would get up and try to meditate, hoping that I could find the answer. Yes, quote unquote, the answer. The answers for all my problems. But the more I try to think, the more random thoughts keep on popping up. And I would just sit up and try to meditate again, and still my mind it just go all over the place. I just can't think straight. And all I did was, decide that I'm just gonna pull out my journal. Maybe writing the thoughts down would help. So I opened it. And I wrote, here's all the things that have been on my mind. But I just cannot wrap my brains around it. And these things are love and relationships, money, careers, or passions. And then the last thing is family arguments. And these are the things I can only think of. And yet, in my head, it felt like thousands of things keep on going through. And it's just all of these random thoughts. And now I'm writing it down. And it's like 3 things. 3 damn things. But that's all I wrote. Just a couple sentences. And then I couldn't think of any other. It's just that nothing's been going right lately. And it's just rough. Especially, when you go to work and you talk to people and they'll tell you like their dreams and goals and aspirations and things they're working towards and the trip they're going to. And it's hard not to compare yourself to the life that they have. But it is also the opposite too. Last night there was this girl came in. She's a regular at our salon, and she's a single mom. She's been going to our place for 6-7 years now. For what I heard, because I only work here 2-3 years. So this girl, when she was 18, 19. She accidentally had a baby with this guy. No, her boyfriend at the time. And as soon as they found out that she's pregnant, 2 months later, the guy left. He said he had to go to Arizona to pursue his passion. So he left. He left the girl when she was like 3-4 months pregnant. I cannot imagine. You know what even more sad is, her mom is divorced too. So her mom's a single mom and now she is a single mom. And she told us that her mom is now staying at home grandma. And it's making me feel sad in the stomach because, you know, this girl, she showed us the picture, or even in her ID, she showed her old ID. And she was this beautiful. I'm not trying to be weird or anything, but she was beautiful. And it was like, you know, I'm not trying to judge anyone. She was skinny and you know, like fit and beautiful. And I'm not saying she's not beautiful now, she is. But just, you know, she gained a lot of weight after the years. And I could tell it took a toll on her. And I'm not trying to judge or anything. It's just when life get the best of us, you know, we do things to cope with it. We do things that would help us ease the pain, help us get through the day. And it's really, really, really make me sad in the stomach, you know, having to raise your kid growing up, not having a dad, not having someone over there on the other side of the bed, or not having that other support system, you know. It's just you and yourself. Well, luckily she has her mom, but still, it's hard. I could not imagine, you know, if I was in her shoes, I would have done the same things. I would have ended up the same way. I would have been just like her, living the life that she's living right now. If those were the cars that I was given in my life. And it just really changed my perspective of life, you know. Like lately I just keep on complaining and just, you know, whining about how shit my fucking life is. But I have no idea. I have no idea how lucky I am, you know. I just don't know what it's like until I see it. And even until now, you know, I still take everything for granted. Yeah, but that's the story. I don't know. I just like to talk about random stuff and just going off topic, you know. So now I don't even know what this episode is about. But who cares anyway? You don't, I don't. Life, it's just life. And I guess this is what it is. This podcast is just me talking about random shits. So why does it matter? But let's go back to what I wrote on the journal. It's just like I've been living in my head, and everything is just so crowded and messy, and it's just hard to put things to where they belong and just organize things and think about them, because it's just different thoughts, all kind of different thoughts going through my head, and these random things, and it just make things so, like scramble. It's just all over the place, and I just can't not think. So writing it down really helped. Even this is just like 2-3 sentences. So I wrote down those things. Careers and money. Yeah. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm literally just working at a job just to make money and pay bills. Yeah, I met some cool clients, but still, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just drifting through lives. And then I'll do this podcast, this fucking podcast. What for? Well, with this podcast, at least I feel some sort of fulfillment, because I'm sure there's someone out there that needed to hear this. Someone that's gone through the same shit as me. It's me. And I hope this will find them. And I hope this will help them get through whatever they're going through. So yeah, I like this. And then I got another gig that I do. It's the investment portfolio, yeah. And I fuck it up. And now I just feel like I'm just not cut out for it. I'm just not. Maybe this is not the right thing for me to do. And maybe I should take a break. Yeah, I'm taking a break right now. Whoa. Nothing now I can do. Yeah, but it just make me feel like shit whenever I think about it. So I try not to think about it. And then the next thing, is just scramble in my head. It's love. Yeah, love. The good old 4-letter word that make our lives go ups and down, side to the side, all over the place. Love. 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 Yeah. Even though I tell myself that, I'm gonna let this girl go. I'm gonna stop thinking about her. But you know what? Something about her it's just lingering in my head. And it just keep on telling me that, she's the one. Fuck no. Yeah, you always say that. Every point in life. But how do you know that she's the one? Just don't. I just made up all these imaginations in my head and thinking she's the one. And that's why she is. Even though after the fact. Well, I never really took a chance. And the day that I was going to, she didn't even give me a chance to. So I never did. I wish I knew the answer so I could just, let go and stop holding on to something that I never really had or have. But anyway, I really need some time to think about it. And then passion. The next thing. What the fuck do I want? What the hell do I want out of life? I don't know. I'm just drifting through life like it's just an endless loop, and I just don't know what to do. But then throughout the days I would think about like these random things, that serve me no good. And then I wonder why I feel so lost, because I could not let them go. I could not learn how to let them go. And then the last thing is family affair. Things happen in the family, all the arguments, and it's not great when you're working with your family too. And job, things at work, and then now it's related to your family, and now it's just even more. Oh my god, I don't even want to go there. But I know it's not right. It's not right to holding on to things that happen at work and let it ruin your day, I know that, but it's so hard not to think about them and just not to hold a grudge on it. But here now I'm trying to think about it. One day we're all gonna die. And eventually, none of these things will matter. Why bothering holding on to a grudge that you never wanted, but you have to hold on to it because your pride is too big, your ego is way too much, too big. So I just need some time and sort it out, and know and trying to see where I stand. And this thing so-called loves, I need to stop trying to go for the external. I need to stop going outward, but instead I need to go inward, like myself. I really, really, really do need to take a good look at myself on the inside and ask this question: do I love myself? Do I love myself enough to let go of the things that drag me down, of the things that is not real? Do I love myself enough to let go of the things that are not meant for me, and just let them go? Because if they are meant to be in your life, they will. Life will find a way to bring them into your life. But if they are not, then they won't. And you just gotta accept it. You really just have to accept it. It's easier said than done, because all I'm saying right now is that I am the living proof of it. I would tell myself these things, but I cannot put it into practice. But I'm asking myself again, do I love myself enough to let go? Let go of all the things that are not meant for you. And the things that are meant for you, they will be. So try not to overthink. Try to step back. Just relax. Just enjoy the moment. Just be thankful for what you have right now. And just really take a step back and see if there is anything that you can do to improve yourself. There anything that you can do to help you become the best version of yourself. For you. You do this for you. Do you love yourself enough to do that? And let go of the need to be loved by other people. Just let go of the need to feel validated by other people. Because the only validation you need, the only person that you need it from, is yourself. So do you love yourself enough to let go of the external things? And do you love yourself enough to hold on to what you have? And just try to trust the process. Trust that's what it meant for you will be your, and what is not, then it's not. And just accept it. Just accept it. I'm going a little deep this episode. Oh gosh, I went over 20 minutes. Thank you for listening, and I hope I'll see you next one.